All right, what is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. So today I actually wasn't gonna do a video. I was gonna kind of have a chill day, but I just wanted to document this. I wanted to let you know how I feel because it's very important. So you guys know I came from a 9-to-5 environment. I'm working for myself almost 3 years, and I gotta share my true feelings. That's the whole purpose of this journey. I'm not here to impress. I'm here to show you a real life journey, a guy who transferred from working a 9-to-5 to working for themselves. And I'm just sharing my true feelings. So that's what this video is about. I've talked about this before, but this feeling hit me really hard today, and I want to share it. And I'm gonna say this: if you do not feel the way I do right now, this may not be for you. You may not be cut out to be an independent contractor, or you may not be cut out to do this specific thing as a cargo van operator. Maybe it's something else you need to do. You gotta have this feeling. You should have this feeling. So we're gonna talk about it on this video. All right, y'all, you guys seen this many times. Not gonna show much of it. Picking up, this is my Dillard's route. We got 3 stops today, and today's a Monday. That's very significant that today is a Monday. All right, man, let's get this route going. All right, y'all, we loaded up. We got 3 stops, and oh, I hope this lady don't fall. Oh Lord. Oh, please don't fall. All right, I think she good. I ain't gonna show the name on this, but look at this suit, y'all. Look at this suit. Who is wearing this? Some of these suits is, who's wearing this? Ooh. This is something my papa used to wear. This is my granddaddy suit right here. Anyways, hey, as long as they keep buying suits, hey, I got a job. All right, let's go get this done. All right, y'all, we just finished our first stop, and we're gonna put the route on pause. So we have 2 more stops, but I have 2 gig apps in between. So again, I told you guys this. I love this route because there's no time limit. So you pick it up pretty much as early as 8:30. We normally get it like around 9:30, whatever. And then you don't have to be done until 4:30. So I could roll with this and do other orders. So anyways, we're on our way to, and it's very similar to this short. I showed you guys the route, how I route myself. So today is the same thing. I'm not gonna show you the map, but it's the exact same thing. So right now we're headed to a delivered catering order. We're gonna knock that out, and then we're gonna do 1 more gig app order, and then we'll get back on the route. All right, y'all, this order was ready. I waited about 5 minutes. So I do this delivery all the time, so not gonna show much of it. It's gonna drop it off real quick, and then go to our other gig app order. Thank you. Most of you guys that watch my channel, you're probably familiar with this delivery. I do it all the time, so. Not gonna show it, just gonna drop it off real quick, and we'll get to our other gig app order. We always drop off in this little circle right here. All right, guys, just picked up my refrigerator back there, and this refrigerator is on my route. It's on this route right here, so that's the only reason I took it. So again, that's what I love, man. I could work these in. So we're actually gonna go do the delivery first, and then go to our second stop of the Dillard's route. So the Dillard's route is still on pause, and it's only 11. It's 11:10 right now, so it's very early. right, man, knock this out. All right, y'all, we're getting close to the drop-off, and this customer has not been responding, so they should be expecting me. I tell them the rules. You guys already know. I told them the rules and everything, so we'll see. This is one of those fridges, got a real thick door, so more than likely the door's gonna have to come off, but we'll see. All right, guys, we just finished the delivery. We're back on the route now. We're going to our second stop, and I didn't show it, but we had to improvise because this customer has a pillar. If you can see, I'm gonna zoom in. It's a pillar right there, and you cannot get through that pillar. So we had to go around the backyard, which it wasn't a problem. So I ended up using my hand cart because it has the big tires. So it was easy. It was a son and father. They both helped me. It was just pushing it through the grass, but he had big sliding doors in the backyard. I didn't take a picture of it, but he had the not sliding door, the double door. He had French doors in the back, so it actually made it easier. So anyway, I don't know who designed that house, but that's insane. These little pillars they got. It gave us like 28 inches to get in. So I don't even know how he got his furniture in there. But anyways, all right, man, we're off to back on the Dillard's route. And almost forgot, customer did tip us for the extra hustle and work that we did. So let me show y'all. So I told you guys that I like doing these orders because of the tips that you get. So I didn't count it, but cash tip looks like 30 bucks. So extra 30 bucks on top of the order. So this put this order over $100. All right, y'all, we just made it to the second stop of the Dillard's route, and my wife just went to take the suits in. So this is what I want to talk about. It's the whole purpose of this video. So I did a 9 to 5. I know what it's like. So the Monday morning blues, everyone knows, most people can relate to that. Some people have a fun and exciting job that they really do like, but majority of people, and I'm willing to bet 70% or more, dread going to work on Monday. When Monday comes around, it's time to go back to work, they kind of dread it. And you should never feel like that. You should never not want to go to work or not enjoy work. You should never hate your job. I can relate to that because I had jobs like that I absolutely hated. It's Monday, I gotta make it through the week, and then you have a different feeling on Fridays, right? So based on what I'm doing right now, I don't have that feeling. I've never felt that ever again. So I had pre-scheduled work, and I had got this work lined up throughout the weekend. So I knew what I was doing on Monday, and I hopped up. I'm excited. Like, I wake up, we were planning on picking up the Dillard's route at 9:30. I'm up at like 6 in the morning. That's how excited I am. And I think the excitement is the money. It's the fact that, one day you might make $200, another day you might make $300, another day you might make $400. That's the excitement of it. And then, like right now, my apps are on, so I can still make even more money. That's what I love about this, and that's what keeps me excited. And obviously with a 9 to 5, you can't do that. You have a set amount of money that you make. So if you work 8 hours a day, whatever your salary is, that's what you're gonna make. It caps off at that. You're never gonna make more. I go to work with a goal of making 200, and I can end up making 300 or 400 and even more. So like, that's what I love about this. That's what keeps me excited. And I've never had the Monday back to work blues. Never had it, never felt it, never woke up and be like, man, I don't feel like doing this job. I don't feel like working today. I actually feel like working every day, 7 days a week, no joke. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. Some of y'all could probably relate to that. And I'm not saying this to make you jealous or anything like that. I'm just telling you, this is my real feelings. This is how I really feel. And it's just exciting. Like just now, like, I didn't know I was gonna make an extra $30 on that job, but I did. Like, that's the excitement of this, and I love it. So anyways, I just wanted to share that, man. Like I said, I know some of y'all could probably relate to that, and it just hit me. And I was like, man, it's Monday. I'm supposed to be like, oh, here we go, back to work. Never feel that. Always excited and happy. I love it. So, all right, man, let's go do this last stop, and I'm gonna call it a day. All right, y'all, so we're almost to our last stop. It just started raining, so this is not abnormal. This is very normal to be hot and sunny. We were literally sweating our behind off a couple minutes ago. Now all of a sudden it's raining. So I would not be surprised if the sun come back out and it's hot, blazing hot again, and wouldn't even know it rained. Alright, y'all, it's only been 5 minutes. We drove through that rain. It's just raining in one spot. Drove right out of it. I think I showed y'all the dash cam video of it, but don't even look like it rained. It's crazy. This weather is crazy. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna end my video with the dash cam. So we were just dropping off our last stop, and there was a FedEx driver that was delivering to Dillard's. And I can guarantee, I'm willing to bet that that driver, when that alarm went off, for them to get up early in the morning and start their job, I can guarantee, I'm willing to bet, they wasn't excited. I guarantee they wasn't happy and excited about going to work today. That's that Monday, y'all know what that is, that Monday morning, back to work feeling. I'm willing to bet on that. There might be some people that really do love their job, but that person, they do the same route, the same deliveries, same old, every day. Driving raggedy trucks, all that for the same pay. The pay does not change. Doesn't matter what type of day you had, you're gonna make the same money. So that kind of proves my point of how, you know, what I love about this. And I'm gonna end with this, is when I first started, I was just doing gig apps, and that's it, nothing else. So I've been learning to stay busy. Like, you have to stay busy. You have to figure out ways to stay busy. I don't just commit to gig apps. I was doing that, and I had ups and down days, and I learned through experience. So I got a contract. So I got a contract route that gives me work. I have 3 carrier companies that give me work. I have multiple gig apps that gives me work. And most importantly, the biggest money maker is I have direct bookings. And the direct bookings is literally all you have to do is come up with a way for a customer to book you. That's it. That's all it is. So I did it through website. I did it through business cards, networking and talking to people and sharing my information. And that is how I get direct bookings. So when you put all that together, that's how you stay busy. That's how you keep something back here so that you can make money consistently. And it's only going to get better. I'm only going to continue to grow as I continue to, you know, grow my business and expand. So anyways, I just want to share that today. That's it. It started raining today. We're probably just going to call it. I did reach my goal. So I'm going to head home and we'll get a fresh start tomorrow. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Catch y'all on the next one.